What's up again, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do something I probably shouldn't do, but I'm going to try to anyway. So on the Skyline here, we got all of this missing paint. So I dropped it off with this guy. I think I talked about it in a video a while ago. He was supposed to basically just sand it down to get all of the paint flakes and stuff off, smooth it out, and then just prime over it so that we can wrap it. But he said that every time he put a piece of paint on or a piece of tape on it, it would just flake off, as you can see here. I mean, it's just coming off. He gave me a suggestion. I'm going to try it. Look at this. That's all from tape. I'm going to hit it with a pressure washer and see if we can get any of this loose paint off. What he suggested to do, we're going to use this little guy here. My other one's messed up. So we're going to try it and we're going to see what happens. So I figured we start at this corner right here. See if we can't get some of this stuff off. This is the worst part of the whole car right here, is this fender. So I'm going to try to get as much off as I can and just see what happens. I'm not going to do any of the sanding or any of the body work or anything in this video. I'm just going to try to see if I can get some of this paint off with this pressure washer and just see what happens. Oh, it's coming off. Jeez, look at that. So it's definitely coming off. All right, so my audio cut out on this one, but I'm just talking about how the paint came off pretty well for the most part. That's about as much as I can get off as I was going through. I hit a spot where the paint was actually fairly decent and didn't want to come all the way off. I did change tips, try to change it up a little bit. It didn't really do anything more. So this is about as far as I could get. I'll be starting on the hood and the trunk and a little bit of the roof next. So you'll see that coming up. I wasn't able to get my microphone working. I guess when my phone overheated, it just stopped everything from working. But this is about as far as I can get on this as well. I didn't do the passenger side at all, mostly because my arm was starting to hurt. Did a little bit there. That was mostly from where the guy had taped it off. It looks like somebody had a factory black hood originally. So I don't know if this car was in an accident at some point, but it was black underneath, which makes me believe that it was a factory black hood, just repainted over. I did the roof a little bit here as well, and it's pretty much the same effect. It goes pretty well, and then it just kind of stops peeling, so it kind of looks like crap right now. So it's not the greatest, but it did work, which was kind of what I was trying. So it got a lot of it off, but didn't get all of it off. So I'm going to have to drop it off to have somebody do the body work on it. I had talked about potentially replacing the hood and the fenders at some point in the future. So I guess we'll see how that works out as well. I believe I'm talking about if there's somebody in my area who does stuff like this, who does body work, please let me know. I'm in Delaware. And then talking about how there's basically a crime scene of white paint everywhere. It's all over my arms, all over all my cars, all over my greenhouse. It's everywhere. The driveway's covered in it. My wife's going to be absolutely furious. But I was using that little pressure washer you just saw there. Here's me talking again because, again, my mic, you can see it on my chest. It's just not working. But yeah, again, like I was saying, I live in Delaware, East Coast. If you're in the area and you do body work, pretty good and fairly inexpensive, please let me know. I would love to have you out or potentially drop the car off and have you do some work to it for me. So I was talking about the budget that I had for it. So I originally had talked to an older man. He was going to do it for $350, and that was what I talked about earlier in the video, where the guy was trying to tape it up, and every time he peeled the paint off, was pulling paint with it. I have a budget roughly around $1,000, and that's basically just somebody to do, the sanding, the prep work or whatnot, and then just a base coat like a primer. Again, I'm just trying to get it to a point where it's smooth enough to where I can lay a wrap over top of it. A buddy of mine has some wrap. I'd like to try to use that. I think me and him are going to try to do it, or I might try to do it myself. I haven't decided yet. So that's what I'm talking about here. And then it gets to a point where I thank you guys for watching. Again, if you have any information on somebody who's around me who is able to help or wouldn't mind helping for fairly inexpensive, that would be wonderful. And then I scratch my head a few times, keep talking about some stuff I can't remember, and then say thank you for watching. Until next time, I'll see you later. Goodbye.